Hello, everyone. Before we continue, I would like to let everyone know that I am not a medical doctor. I'm not a spiritual master or an expert of any kind. I'm just a country pumpkin sharing his theoretical perspective for entertainment purpose only. And a topic of entertainment today is the fallacy of capitalism. Like everyone, I grew up thinking capitalism is great, free competition, we're able to buy, sell, own things, and do things freely. Yes, it's correct to some degree, but what people don't realize is just like in a casino, we have players and dealers. We have games with rule sets. We have been dealt a very bad hand without realizing it because we are not the dealer. In this case, dealer does not mean you are a dealer in a casino. Dealer means you the guy who create the game, the rules of the game. You the guy that print the money. You are the guy that issue monopoly money. Not we. The one eye group is we're not the one that print money. If we print money, it's called counterfeit. If the one eye group prints money, it's called money. It's called currency. So when we start printing it ourselves, it's called counterfeit. So with this capitalism, we have this one eye group, their own big organization, the power to be behind everything. They print all the money they want. And with that money, we've been forcibly brainwashed to believe what they call the trickle down effect, mean money from top go down to bottom. Yes, they print out $1 trillion, we might get $100. Oh, great. Wow. So those money has been kept on the top for special interest group, special people, privileged people, the 1%er. They get to use that money, no charge, no interest, to buy whatever they want. And how are you supposed to compete with that? How are you to compete with an unlimited supply of money to buy whatever they want? Not to mention they have thousands of years to accumulate resources, what you call lineage and bloodline and families and wealth by robbing, stealing, and all other things that they're not even on the list of billionaires. Those billionaires are just poor people to them. But just way back, go back to the normal project, back to the topic. So printing money, they have all this money, then they start buying everything they want, interest free. Then they rent those property, rent those things out to us, and we sell some of those stuff to us as a inflated price. Now, how are we supposed to compete? How are we mom and pop compete with giants? Where are those trickle down money? Yes, it's tripping very slowly, like Chinese torture, water torture. What we're giving false impression of free economy, where we own 1%, and those 1%er owns 99%. When they own all that money, they dictate what we see, what we hear. They own all those media companies, they own the internet, they own all your politicians, they own all those research groups, basically own most of the companies, all the big companies. Now, where is your freedom? Or where is our freedom exactly now when they owns everything? We become a slave, which is another topic, without realizing it. So capitalism only works if we are divided a given equal share of everything from the beginning. We're all on equal, well, American ego is not equal at all, equal footing. We give him a very small portion of the pie. And we're supposed to fight among ourselves for that small portion. In the meantime, we still have to pay taxes and rent to our overlord who owns everything, the majority of everything. And we've been brainwashed to things that because we are in a free country, free environment, free society, that we are capitalism is much better than communism and all the other state-owned things. It's like left wing, right wing is still part of a chicken with the same head. So it doesn't matter if you're socialist and communist and Republican and Democratic, whatever you give yourself a name to be, it's still only one head behind the scene. It still operates the same way. False impression of freedom. Yes, it's enslaved some groups more than others to keep those in a semi-freedom group. I am privileged, I'm happy, I get more freedom than those guys in North Korea or in Burma. And because of discrepancy, they create those false wars to create fear, create the existence, justification for those groups, certain groups to exist, so that we give our freedom away to them, so that we appreciate capitalism more. But in return, it's just a legitimate way for the 1%er to own everything and have us create a group to protect them by law, by everything. They have the rights to be protected. So we're protecting them to hoard all our stuff, to steal all our stuff. That this is true comedian style. They are funnier than me. They create much better entertainment than I do. Once people become to realize that in life we have been dealt a very bad hand, and we are fighting and protecting a system that enslaves us. And once people realize that, then they might join the resistance to fact check the fact checkers and to begin to fact check everything themselves and not accept everything unconditionally, so that one day they might break free, or we might break free from the matrix sooner than later. Just like when I saw this quote on the internet, one gentleman said, "The system is broken, we need to fix it." The other gentleman said, "No, the system is worked perfectly as designed, therefore we need to destroy it." So are our system working perfectly as designed, or is it broken? That's for you to fact check. Thank you, everyone.